I'm Nigel from Chrysalis Advisors. Mountain biking is a great way to get outdoors and relax. I often find myself, after doing a big bike ride, to reflect on what are the principles I'm learning out of mountain biking and how do they apply to business. I've come to the realisation sport is very much the same journey as a business. Well, let's go down this track now and let's find out a little bit more. There's a term called riding blind. It means that you're going into the unknown. You're going down a track and you don't know exactly what's coming up in front of you. You have to be always looking ahead. Don't focus on your front wheel. Be strategic, focus ahead, look at the track. In business, sometimes we have to take a leap of faith. We have to trust that we make the right decisions on our business journey. Day-to-day business is hard, it's challenging, it's busy, and sometimes we lose track of time. Well, what do we need to be doing? This often leads to losing sight of our end goal and aspirations. So let's have a look and let's have a bit of a think down this track. What is that we should be focusing on? What's on the track? What are the main things? Business is the same. We have to be focusing on what is those financial indicators and what's it trying to tell us? What are our numbers saying so that we can adjust our business and we can keep on riding down that track? Unfortunately, as a mountain biker, like most mountain bikers, I have had my fair share of crashes. In fact, I've still got the injuries to prove it on my elbow, on my arms, and on my back. You know what? When you've had a big fall off your bike, you lose confidence. It really hits hard. It just means that sometimes you've got to get back on that bike and let's keep going. Failure is something that's going to happen. As business owners, we're going to make mistakes and we're going to sometimes fail. But we need to get back on our bikes and continue. Don't overreact, don't go and sometimes go to that fetal position and do nothing. Well, maybe we could rephrase this term failure. Let's call it maybe we could call it a learning experience. That way, as business owners, we're always experimenting and we need to have a few of these learning experiences on our business journey. Sometimes we're going to really nail an issue, absolutely awesome, and I love it. But at the same time, sometimes we're going to make a wrong decision and we're going to fail. What are we going to do? Well, we need to work out, get ourselves out of that bind, look ahead and go strategic again and achieve our business goals. We also need to know our limitations. Sometimes there's limitations in the business we can't get over by ourselves. There's a limiting factor. What is it? Cash flow, profitability, the right staff, wrong strategy. Well, that's why I'm a huge advocate of getting outside help. Get someone in to help conquer those business problems, to make sure that you're going to nail your business journey. That's why sometimes I'm going to leave a jump for someone else to show me how to do it. I'm going to sit back, watch, learn, observe, and they can teach me how to do it. Self-reflection in business is critical. What are your numbers saying? Well, let's have a bit of a think about this journey we've just been on. I use a product called Strava. It's absolutely brilliant. It does a quick analysis as to how my bike ride's gone. We have the same thing in business. It's called a P&L, it's called a balance sheet, it's called cash flow. What we need to do, we need to have a greater understanding of what are the numbers saying to us. So for example, do you know who are your most profitable customers? Do you have a strategy of how to develop those strategy of getting those customers across the line and getting more of them? What is your business plan? What is your strategic plan? Make sure when you do your planning, you've got your financial objectives, you've got your P&L, cash flow, balance sheet. Make sure to include in all of those things both your short and long-term goals. I'm Nigel from Chrysalis Advisors, learning more about recreation and business. So what do you need to do today? Give me a telephone call, send me an email, and let's talk more of how we can get you strategically set up in your business for success.